Hello everyone. Today's our topic is imperative instructions. We all know what is instructions, right? We are telling people to do something, right? That can be request or command, order or advising, right? So before that, you should know and what is imperative sentences, right? That imperative sentences should not contain any subject. It should start with a verb, right? And just recall what is a command or instruction you have heard today. Yes, and why do clear instructions matter in communication? Yes, can you think of a confusing instructions you have encountered? Yes. So today's topic for discussions is why imperative instructions, fundamentals of imperative instructions, key features and structures, and way we apply in real world applications. Okay, so look at this. Let's explore. Okay, what are imperative instructions? I already told you, right? It will give command or directions. They tell someone to do something, what to do, right? And it should start with the base form verb, right? Typically start with the base form verb. The subject usually impiled, right? And why imperative instructions matter? Because imperative instructions tells you the clarity in communication. Okay, because if the communication is not in a clear way, you cannot understand anything, you cannot follow that, right? And like used in instruction for task. Okay, if someone wants to prepare something, okay, your mom asked you to prepare chicken butter masala, right? That cooking, okay, but you really doesn't know how to make chicken butter masala. So what you have to do, you are asking mom to teach you, right? Mom will give some instructions. Okay, first what you have to do, next what you have to do. Okay, so you have to follow the command, yes, and order, all those things. Yes, and professional settings. Okay, professional settings where you do all those things. If you do some project, you have to listen to your teacher, right? You have to do, and you have to listen to your teammates. Okay, and you have to follow some guides. For example, if you are buying a new mobile, you have to follow the rules to install softwares, all those things, right? Okay, next, language learning, right? Language learning, it builds confidence in giving and receiving clear directions. Yes. And the definition of instructions, right? Sentences expressing commands, requests or directions, typically omitting the subject. I already told you, right? If you are asking students, keep silence, okay, maintain silence, close the window, shut the door, do not drop, handle with care, keep upright, right? So just watch out all those things. Okay, do not use mobile, switch off your mobile. Okay, see, all these sentences does not have any subject. It started with what you have to do, what you have not to do. So all verb, action, right? And here common mistakes you have to avoid is one is passive voice. Okay, and don't be too general. Okay, because sometimes your instructions will be vague. Okay, they don't understand, or you will be confused, and you do some errors in execution, right? And real world application where you put this imperative instructions, teachers use them in the classroom. Yes, I told you, right? While teacher taking lecture, ask everyone to keep quiet, do this, do that, note down all the points. See, these are all instructions, right? And while writing, technical writing, right, when you do manuals and guides, you have to follow some instructions. While doing lab manual, while doing lab experiments, you have to listen to your teacher and following some instructions, right? So this is what the real world applications. When you drive, right, you have to follow the traffic rules. Yes, and when you write a research paper, there will be some rules. Okay, you have to follow all those things. And key features, look, verb first structures. Okay, start with the base verb. Open the book, close the window, shut the window, do not smoke, do not litter. Okay, so you is understood but not stated. Yeah, all imperative sentences. Okay, and can be command, can be request, it can be warnings. Okay, and punctuation usually ends with a period, exclamation for emphasis. Okay, for example, if I'll ask you to switch off, stop. Okay, so look at this, it ended with exclamatory marks, right? Turn off the light. Yes, and request, please submit your assignment by Friday. Okay, sometimes you do order, otherwise you request everyone to submit it, right? So warning, don't touch the hot stove, right? And don't go near the fire. So these are the key features and structures. Yes, here I have given some summarized part, what is imperative instructions, where you apply imperative instruction in real world, and what are the structure for writing imperative sentences. Yes, all those things comes in this summarized part. And usually I give some curiosity challenge. I ask students to do think, pair, share activity, right? So I can give them write a single imperative sentence to solve a common classroom issue, right? Example, distractions. So example is focus on your work quietly. Focus. Okay. So see, your sentence started with the verb, right? Yes. Take 2 minutes to think, then discuss with the partner, and you have to write 2 to 3 more sentences for distractions, classroom distractions. Avoid classroom distractions. Okay. The next one, it's an assessment quiz. You guys have to solve this. What is an example of a polite imperative, and what is a key feature of imperative instructions? Okay. So when you go through this slide, right, you do this assessment. Okay, here I've given some, given the right answer. Just go through that. Yes, here I've given some references for your further studies. Please do. Yes, thank you guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you understand. Thank you.